checking if I'm live. Alrighty. And refresh that. Oh, there I am. Okay. Let me spread the love. Alright, I'll see if I'll see if my volume is up here. I guess it is. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Crafty Illustrations. It's Elizabeth. Come on in, friends. How are you? Just say hello as you come in so I'll know who's watching. Hello, happy Tuesday evening. All right. So let me see. So how is everybody? How's your weather? Some bit of still snowing here for us. Lots of snow. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Sarota. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna do the. I made this off yesterday, right? And I thought I'd show you how I made it. So I made this one as well as another Mother's Day one. So that's what we're doing today, because since there's a lot of people asking me how I made that, so I thought I'd come on and show you. All right, we're using the Unique in the Creek small board. So that's what we're working on. How's the volume? Is it good? Give me a thumbs up. Howdy, how are you? Well, if you don't mind, friends, if you don't mind sprinkling my live, like spreading the love for me and launching my arrow so more people can join us. Alrighty, so we're using a Happy Easter sign, an 8-inch aluminum sign from Personally Yours. That's wreathsigns.com. I think I got this, I don't know, I'm not sure, last year up, I think. So that's what we'll be adding. Here's the mesh colors right here. So in the light pink and as well as the mint. So you need 16 of the light pink and 16 of the mint. Okay, 16 and 16. All right, so, and with that, we'll be using some tulle for the outside. Okay, so I thought it would be good to do that. So let's start creating here. Okay, I'll put the camera down and we'll get started. Hello, friends, welcome. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me. I'll go slow with all my teaching here. Hello, welcome, friends, welcome. How are you? Hope everybody's doing awesome today. Hello, Anne, how are you? So what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna load outside of the board. I forgot to do that. I should have done that before. So let me add the pipe cleaners, the zip ties in on row 2. Every set of holes for this is where my tool is gonna go. So as people join us, as more people is joining in, I'll just keep loading up this small board here. So this, I always get mixed up with the four holes that are real close together in there. But okay, so quickly adding the zip ties in there. Excuse me. So the reason why I didn't come on this afternoon, I wanted to this morning, as well as this afternoon. Internet was kept cutting out, so it was it's still doing that, I think, this evening. I'm not, probably because of the snow, a lot of snow that we're having. I'm thinking, but I'm gonna give it a try here to see if my live won't be cutting in and out. I hope it won't. But this will be a quick one here, cause as I did make a few petals or loops for this project here. So again, here's the sign. For those of you that are just joining, Happy Easter. Has the pinks, the mints, the orange, the green, light pink, medium pink. So it's a cute sign from wreathsigns.com. Again, I got that a while back. I'm not sure if she still has it. And I thought this would be a good project for, that would be a good sign for this Easter project that we're going to be doing here tonight. Okay, so all my zip ties are loaded in. So that's my setup for the small board. So first row, second row, the large gapped holes I used. And then on the third row, I used all the holes. So nothing for the fourth row. Okay, so what I did to make this one right here is I just grabbed the measure buddy, which is this. Once it's not opened up, it's measured out to be at 8 inches. So grab this too, and I just wrapped it around 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. You don't need much for this, but for this, it's just that we need to cover the outside of the board. Since the loops are, you can see through the loops. That doesn't work. This one works. You can see through the loops very well there. So I did make 10 of these already, so we need to make 6 more. So I'll quickly make 6 here. And then if you have questions, again, you can go ahead and ask me. Oh, thanks for sending out my love. There, Teresa, how are you? Okay, so 5. So again, I'm just wrapping it out around the measure buddy 5 times. You can do less than that if you want, but 5 is a good number. So 4 more. We need to do 4 more. So how are you guys? How's your week going so far? I've been so busy last few days working on my Canva. Working in my Canva, trying to get all my links into one place, and I was just having fun. And I thought I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it finally, but I need to wait 48 hours for it to be posted up in on Facebook. So I need to wait. So again, I'm just wrapping it out. The tool. Again, I got the tool from uniqueinthecreek.com. There, they do have some. I did go ahead and check today, and they do have some on their website. Okay. So, ready. So I'm just clipping it right in the middle where I'm gonna be adding it into the zip tie. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we don't need the tool now. We'll put that aside. So again, need 16 of these tool bundles to get going with it. So let's add the tool. I'll show you on the next row how I did the petals. But first, let me add these in there. So I just put them in half like that where I pinned it, and I just put it about a thumb's width into the zip tie, and I closed it. So that's gonna help with covering up of the board. Did I do that? Did I really do that? Actually, no. Oh gosh, mistake, rewind. I did not use the outside holes. I was thinking about the yellow sunflower that I used. No, I don't. Yeah, we don't need these outside ones, sorry. What a waste though, eh? I was thinking about the sunflower that I made a few days ago on live. That's why I put the zip ties in there. Okay, and so let's do this again. So we don't need the outside. Sorry. So you got all these designs in your head and you always mess up anyway, so that's... Was that what I did? Yes, that's what I did. Okay, so let's add the tulle into the second row of the small board. So, mistake right there. It happens. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hi, Donna. How are you? So, all these designs in my head. Because I do have the sunflower one all lined up for you too, for those of you that missed it. That one is ready to go as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add the tulle. I halved it like that and just sticked it into the zip tie, about a thumb's width, and then I closed up the zip tie really tight. This is where you can go over with glue if you want to, just over the tulle there and the zip tie, so these ones won't come out, but I don't think they'll come out since this is a larger gap holes, I mean. So I didn't cut I didn't cut the loops. I just I didn't cut up these loops here. I just left them like that. But if you want to cut them, you can. But I like them to stay nice and neat like that without all of them going poofy. So I didn't cut them up. So the tulle goes in first. So this one is going to be, this is a quick one here. It doesn't take too many petals for this one here. Not too many petals. So tulle and mess love each other, right? They stick together like nobody's business. And so you have to try not to put them in a bin like me together. Okay, so let's add those. All right, so how is everybody? You guys enjoying? Yours not too bad. Hi everyone. Like I said, I wanted to come on this morning and then this afternoon, but the internet was cutting in and out on us, and I thought I'd better not. I'm working on my Canva BioLink Zoom links as well all day, all afternoon, with the internet cutting in and out, and I was like cussing a lot. But it's almost done. I'm almost done my links. Almost. So, just quickly adding these in there. Ready? Okay. It's a bit of mess there, right there. I'll just cut it off. Don't need that there. So I used red with the flowers that I made yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. During the power outage, made a couple of flowers. Did have to cut off a few zip ties and remake it 2 or 3 times just to get that perfect look I wanted. And it worked. real good. So one more is hiding. There's nothing in there. There's two here. I think this would be making another one. It's gone. Okay, I'll make another one here. I miscounted, I think. So this tool is just for coverage. And this is where you can choose to cut the loops open or not. I choose not to because I don't want it to be like, you know, poofy, because that's not really this is not really the thing I need people to look at. It's just the petals. Hi Ruth, how are you? Hello everyone. 3, 4, and 5. So 8 inches. This measure buddy is 8 inches long, and I wrapped the tool around it 5 times to get this what I need. Okay, so we're adding this tool onto row 2. So we need 16 bundles again for row 2 of the tool, and zip it up and on to the next part. So we don't need this. We don't need that now. So let's make the loops, shall we? I call them the loops because I don't know what else to call them. So we grab you one of the mint. So again, you need 16 pieces cut at 10 by 10 of the mint. You don't need to wood burn it. I just cut it with a rotary cutter. And you need 16 pieces of the pink as well. So altogether 32 pieces you need for 16 each of the colors, okay? So let's grab this 10 by 10 curve side up, diamond shaped, and take this, put it over to the other point, and then you grab these 2 points and you put them right under the edge of the mesh, just right under, not over it, just right under. And you grab your pins for this because this is a little flimsy, and I just fold it over again. I pin it right in the middle, and as well as where the ends meet over here, the folds, that's where I pin it. And again, over here, I pin it over there again, and turn this to the side, and you flip this over. You make sure your tips are lined up, and they are, and clip it on the front. This would be the front. For me, this would be the front, and this would be the back where the folds are, okay? Because the petal is going to be going like this with the folds to the board, okay? So let's grab a couple of pink. Because remember, we're making this petal right here. That's the petal. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's almost like the chain link petal, but with the loops in it, okay? So again, 10 by 10 pink one this time. Fold and fold, clip, clip and clip. And you flip this over and make sure your edges are lined up over here. Pull it a little bit if you need it to be a little bit longer. It's up to you. So clip this, and we put those aside, just so we'll make another one. Okay. So again, 10 by 10, curve side up, points meeting. Turn this into a triangle, and you fold it towards the end of the mesh. and fold it again. And this is where I pin it right in the middle. And again, and again. So make sure your edges are lined up over here. Okay, they are, and I clip the top part. You don't need this many now. Okay, so that's that. Right here is the fun part. So I put this right in the middle. I take this off and I put this in there. And this is where you can clip these two together and these two together. If you're just starting with this, this is how I started mine. Just it was just, you know, all over the place when I started. So I thought this was easier. So where these meet on top, I slipped my pointer in there, so that's how I measured. That's how I measured mine. And again with this one, I'm making sure the folded edges are face down for all of them. This is how I measured here. So I push this down to make sure I can fit my pointer in there, and in here as well. And I scrunch them there now. I scrunch or put them together. In here and here. And I put the pin right up in there. So they're all you know, quite a little bit the same length or something. See? Okay, let's grab another one and make another one here. In case some of you missed it, because this will be the last petal. Hi, Jean. Hi, Janie. Hello, everyone. So let's make the loops again right here. Okay. So again, you don't need to wood burn the mess when you're doing it. I don't think you need to, but I didn't. So this is the last petal I made. So if somebody comes in late, they're gonna have to watch the replay now. Alrighty. Do this slowly then. Okay, this was an open roll, by the way. I forgot. I don't have a couple of these. Oh, there it is. That's what I lost right there. I did count right. The tool, I found it. See, tool loves mess. It just sticks onto it. That's why I feel like this tool right here, once I didn't need to add the glue. I said I didn't need to add the glue on it. It just sticks right, right to the mess, so it will never come off, I don't think. So again, 16 pieces of the mint and 16 of the pink. So one roll of mess all together is all you need. So you can make 2 sets of flowers with 2 rolls of mess, just alternating the colors. Like I put mint here, mint pink and mint, and then for the leaves or for the Star Trek petals that we'll be adding in there as well, you'll alternate the color as well. So how come I have? Oh, I don't even need to make some more, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 here. Oh, cool. All right. Cool. That's what I lost. Okay, so we do need to make some more, but I'll save those until a little later. Okay, so let's put these together now. So making sure my folded sides are on at the bottom for all of them. Okay, so I just take this off, and I grab this one, and I just sticked it in there, and made sure that my finger is in there as well. So right, my pointer. That's how I measured, and then right here again, you can clip both of these side by side so they won't go anywhere. Holding them like this, and you can grab this one now and stick it into the loops. And this is where you can measure as well. So you can easily slip your pointer in there. They're always going to be perfect size. And you clip it in the middle, and you have the loopy petal, whatever it's called. Okay, let's add some of these in there, and then we'll make more at the end. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be adding these petals into the larger gap ones, right? Yeah, the larger gap, zip ties, sorry. So that'll be, I should cut them off too. Cut some of the tail off. Let me see. I'll cut the tails off at 6 inches. 6 inches. So this is 6 inches long right here. So where it's, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Where it's between the 21 and the 20, that'll be where I put the zip tie. Okay. 21 and 20. No, that's what I don't know. 5.5 inches. Okay. Is where I'll be adding the zip tie. And right here you can adjust your petal. What I did for mine was I cut the tails off at the end, because I don't want these to slip out, because those are the larger gap holes. So that's how that's gonna look. So you can see why I added the tool for the backing there, because if I didn't add the tool, you can see the board, right? So that's why I added the tool. All right, so it is inexpensive, so it's a good backing, what do you call it, base, I think. So we're going for the larger gap hole zip ties. So in between those zip ties is where I'll be adding the Star Trek petals in mint. Okay. Did I explain that all right? Hi, Paula. How are you? Welcome, friends. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hi, Joan. Yeah, there were a few followers, a few people that wanted to see. You can always measure your loops like that as well, so yours will be just, in the right place. Perfectly lined up, because this one is a little too down in there. I'll probably pull it out a little bit. This one. so that's good. All right. So yeah, there was a few people that wanted to see how I made the Canada Day flower there, and I thought I'd come and show you, because I'm all about sharing. I love inspiring people to do, to make flower wreaths or whatnot, and to just enjoy watching and, you know, getting ideas from what I do. That's really mainly why I'm here. Okay, so there it is. So far there's 4 in there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So we need to add 4 more, and to make 2 more, for those of you that are just joining, I am going to make 2 more of these petals here. Let me see. Right here. That's how I measure. Okay. So these when you zip tie them up, they tend to turn to their side a little bit. But all you can just do is just, you know, adjust them right in the zip tie, flip them over to the middle, towards the middle. And they'll look perfect. Okay. So let me add the 6th one. So again, I'm going into the larger holes, gap holes, zip ties, 8 of them, and skipping the original set of holes. And those ones are going to be for the Star Trek petal that I haven't made yet. Okay. Good. So let's make a couple more of these here quickly. Okay. Okay. So just watch. I want to explain it. You've probably seen a lot of people make these chain links here. Let me refresh the page so I won't miss anybody. No, you're all watching. That's good. Couple more. Couple more. There we go, 1 more. And then we'll make the loops. Okay, grab the back and put it in the front there. And let's make the loops. So I'm making sure the folded sides are going up towards the bottom. And just slipping this into the loop there. Taking this off. Slipping this in there too. Scrunching them up and pinning it. One more. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Taking this one off. This is where I said you can pin these together so you can add the next one in there. But I don't need to do that. I can hold them like this and just, they're okay. Making sure I can fit my finger in there. Yep, good. And I pin it. Okay. All right, so let's add the last two of these petals in there. And we'll go ahead and make 8 of the Star Trek petals here quickly. You guys enjoying this? You guys are so quiet. Guys, all these images in your head that you want to try out with this petal. If you are, then my work is done here. Okay. All right, so that's that. Make sure this is in there really tight. Again, you can go over here with hot glue if you need to, over the petals and the zip tie. So that's how that looks so far. Isn't that cute? So when I made these, this is how I did it at first. I only put these in there yesterday, and then, oh no, I need to cover the board. And I was like, what can I do? And I thought about the tool that I have, lots of it. And you see now, once you add the sign, I use the tool. Once you add the sign, you can see the zip ties right in between there, where the tool falls, right? So that's why I added, I'm gonna add a Star Trek petal in between there, so we can cover this gap here, this area of the board. Okay, Star Trek petal. So you need 8 pieces of that, 8 10 by 10 cuts of the Star Trek petal. Again, you need 16 of the pink if you're gonna do this, and or any color you're gonna use, and 16 of the other color. So altogether 32 pieces of mesh and 16 pieces of the tool. What am I doing? I'm doing the Star Trek petal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so triangle. Fold this way for another triangle. This is the Star Trek petal. I was just talking away and making a chain here, a link or whatever they're called. So again, I didn't heat seal these. Oops, almost did it again. I didn't heat seal these. I just cut it with a rotary cutter. Okay, so just I bet you somebody saw that. So this Star Trek. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't really, you know, especially when I use deco mess, they never turn out perfect anyways. But with poly burlap, I try to fold them really, really well, because poly burlap is very pliable, and once you fold it, it just stays in place and it's just perfect. But with deco mess, it's all over the place. But I like using it too. I knew you would catch yourself, Jen. Yeah. I was like, what am I doing? Talking away about how many mess you need. Oh gosh. I was thinking about somebody should make a U.S. patriotic one like this, right? That look cool. You know, when I saw a post about this loop right here. I didn't come up with it. I saw a post, like a paper craft post, where I usually go watch some paper craft, you know, DIYs on Facebook too. Whenever I saw somebody do a flower like this in paper, but they used 4 loops in here instead of 3. They used 4. At first I used 4, but I was like, man, maybe I should stick with trying to use up just one roll of mess, right? Because I'm all about you know, keeping my mess cost effective. So I'm cutting this. So this is 7 inches long. And then I saw that, and then I tried it with 4 loops. But, you know, I didn't want to overuse 2 rolls of it, and I was adding, calculating and all that. And finally I came up with this style where I can just use 32 pieces, and that's 1 roll of mesh. So here I am teaching you. So I didn't come up with this. I just saw somebody. I just only tried to you know, put it on the board magically. So this is where, when I add the petal, I'm making sure my folds are facing me, you know, the folds up in here. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but anyways, I'm trying to get these, you know, lined up in a circular way, so I don't let it go really, really up in there, but you can if you want to. But I'm just keeping that circle happening there. So I'm just zipping it up now, and you can put that in the middle, or you can just lift it up like that. It's up to you. Both look good. Okay. So yeah, paper craft. That's where I saw this petal. A lot of cool paper crafters out there too. I was like, I want to try that on a board. You know, when you see something on Facebook and it just keeps running in your mind over and over. That happened to me all weekend. Thought about this, and finally I had time to work it onto the board. So but it's cute, something different and fun. Are you guys still with me? That's awesome, you all. Thanks for joining me this long. I know there's a lot of lives happening out there, but thank you for joining this one. Okay, let's start the cut this. So, but if you were to use the inner holes, make a, you know, a smaller 6-inch sign or something, like I'm gonna be using, where is it? Like this one, like this came from, I still have these from last year. These came in 4, this one's gonna be tomorrow's project, or if not, Thursday. This came from Amazon.com. They come in 4. This is like a 5-inch, yeah, just over a 5-inch, 5.5-inch little center. It's metal, so it has a little, so that's next project. So, oh, I did make one extra. So if you were gonna use the middle part, oh no, I do have one more right there. What am I saying? You probably can go with 8 of these petals maybe, because if you were to use this, which is a big one, you probably need 4 of these, right? For the small holes. Actually, no. For the larger, it'll cover up. It'll cover this up if you were gonna add another layer in here. So I'd probably add this Star Trek petal in there. Yeah, I'd probably do that, because these are a little bigger right here. Or maybe something else. It's up to you. It's up to you, my friends. Okay, there it is. So all these ideas I'm trying to run through your heads. So that's how that looks. Isn't that cool? So you can probably see now I added the tool. So I'm not gonna cut open the tool. I'm just gonna leave it loopy like that, because it'll just stick on the mess very, you know, a whole lot. And that's a no-no. All right, so let's add the sign in there now. And where's my top? This is my top over here. And let's make sure. And the 8-inch sign just fits magically in there. Look at that. So pretty, so pretty. See, I ran out of brown pipe cleaners, so I'm using green. Gonna have to go back and change this. Using green. Okay. Alrighty, and voila! Da 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 da! Isn't that pretty? So I'm not gonna tighten this really good, because I want to change that pipe cleaner. Look at that, fans. Okay, hanging zip tie. Making sure you find the top, which is over here, and my sign is crooked. My sign is crooked. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So, how do you like that, friends? Thanks. It is pretty and reminds me of Native American beadwork, where they make flowers on their, you know, on their clothes and all that. Isn't that pretty? It's so cute. Let me tell you how big it is in diameter here. It's just so cute. So it's 16 inches. It's a teeny tiny wreath, so it's 16 inches in diameter. Is that crooked? So it's so cute. So fun and happy to make. Yeah, I like that. It's nice. All right, so that's all I got. Isn't it pretty? I like it. Imagine all the, you know, like when I was just telling you all, for those of you that were from the West, you can probably make red, white, and blue. And the petals would be, you know, whatever primary color you would want. I did try adding petals in between where I added the Star Trek petal, but again, you can do that. These ones, I did do that, so these ones go a little, you know, like that. When I add these petals in between, so you can try that as well. So these ones go a little, you know, narrower, more narrow like that. Oh, this one is sigh. Why are you sigh? There it is. Okay, so if you can have your own imagination to create whatever you need, you can. Go ahead, you can do that. All right? Okay, so that's all I got tonight. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, thank you all for joining. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for the replay. All right, bye.